Hi and welcome, it's Celia from LTR Coaching. I'm going to show you a few core exercises that you can include into your strength training routine, which are really going to help improve your efficiency on the bike and the run, and also in swimming. Core strength is super important for all of those activities and also in everyday life. Can help prevent injury if we're nice and stable and strong in the core, and also it helps with your technique because you can actually get into a more efficient position in the water and on your bike and whilst you're running. So we'll start with some exercises with the fitness ball. So we're going to bring ourselves into a plank position. So in the plank position, you want to be thinking about drawing your navel up towards the sky. And if you get tired during the exercise, then just think about that again, bringing awareness into the core. And the most basic exercise you can do actually is just a plank on top of the ball. So holding this position for as long as you can. Once you've had a go at that and then had a little break, you can then start bringing some movement into it. So we can bring our knees in towards our chest and do a few reps of that. And then the next exercise is bringing alternate knees in towards our chest. And then the last exercise is bringing our feet down either side of the ball. So what I sometimes like to do, I'm just going to have a little break before I show you, but what I sometimes like to do is to combine the exercises in one. So I'll do 10 bringing my knees in, 10 alternate knees, and then 10 from side to side. You might want to start off with a few less. If you're new to core work, it's better to do really good quality reps than kind of hammer out as many as you can, but with bad technique. So I'll just show you what I mean. We can do reps of this one, and then that one, and then cycle through. So we're cycling through the routine. Okay, I shall just push that to the side. Might roll back in a minute, but never mind. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is dead bugs, which is one of my favourites. So you're just going to lie back and keep your lower back engaged with the floor. So that's the main thing to remember with this exercise, is keeping your lower back engaged with the floor. If your back starts arching, you get a big arch here, it means you're starting to lose that engagement in your core. So think about that lower back being in contact, and also just tuck your chin in a little bit, because the tendency is to drop our head back, and then we've got a nice extended neck there. And then we're going to bring our feet up so that they're at right angles, and then arms perpendicular as well. And we're going to take alternate arm to alternate leg. Back and then in. Back and then in. And really thinking about that lower back. So remaining aware the whole time of whether it's coming up or not. If it does start to come up after a few reps, then take a break and then come back to it. It's better, again, to do that with good technique, because otherwise if you're arching your spine, then you're not getting the benefit from the exercise as much. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is boat to low boat, which is a kind of yoga pose if you've ever done yoga before. A true boat, you would be in a V position with your legs up high. I can't do that because my hamstrings won't let me, and chances are if you're a triathlete, your hamstrings won't let you either. But if you are very flexible in that area, then and you can get your legs up vertically, then by all means we start in that position. You also want to be thinking about core engagement, keeping alignment in your spine. So keeping all of your spine stacked on top of each other so they're not bulging out or arching the other way. So if you can't start in that position with your legs up high, then the chances are you want to keep some bend in your knees. So we keep that engagement in the core, keep engagement in the spine, and we have our hands out in front of us. And then you're going to lower down to low boat, and then back up. And we're going to do a few of those. And what you can also do is when you get down to low boat, we can hold that position for a few seconds before coming back up. And think about reaching forward with the hands, not too much, so we're keeping shoulders fairly relaxed, but it just gives you something to focus on. One more. Find that quite hard. So if you're doing these exercises for the first time, start with around 6 to 8 reps. And if you can do 3 sets, then that's great. If you can't, start with 2 sets. But you want to be building these up gradually, like I said, making sure that you've got really good technique. If you're putting too much pressure in the lower back because your core is not strong enough, then you can end up injuring yourself. So, like I said, better quality, lower reps, and be patient because you will get there. Your core strength will improve, you'll be able to do more reps, and you'll be able to do more sets. Hope you enjoyed that, and let me know how you get on. Here's to a strong core. Thanks for listening.